week 3 of my Seattle Seahawks franchise here on Madden 15. So let's just jump right into this game against the Denver Broncos here in week 3 at home. We started out 2-0 after a win over Green Bay in the opener, 27-10, and then a tight one at San Diego in a 20-15 victory. Now, our defense has looked a little iffy at times as they're ranked 16th in the league, and the offense has had its struggles, ranked 15th in the league. We've been pretty mediocre throughout the first part of this season, and we haven't really stood out in any way. But the important thing is that we've gotten our first 2 wins out of the way without losing. So hopefully we can continue to win here against Denver. Now, it's going to take a little more than what we've had so far to beat the Broncos. Oops, sorry about that phone ring. As here comes the pregame show. Just getting, oh my gosh, that is loud. So yeah, you can see here the stats on the season for Russell Wilson. He has not been asked to pass much. I mean, that's a fact. Meanwhile, Peyton Manning, he has been asked to pass significantly more. And I mean, these are 2 very evenly matched quarterbacks. As here we go into Seattle for the rematch of Super Bowl 48 here, and in this Week 3 fixture at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, the blood will surely run deep here. The 2 Super Bowl favorites this season, and Denver, in fact, have already lost their first game of the season. They lost last week against, I don't know who. Wait, who did Denver play in week 2? They played Indy. Then they played... Does anyone know who they played? Did they play KC week 2? I think they did. Well, either way, here comes Wes Welker set to return the opening kickoff of this Week 3 game, and it's Steven Hauschka, the man who's going to boot it away here, as everyone up in here pumped, ready for their Seahawks to get underway. Oops, picked the wrong kickoff. As I turned off the arc for this game because, I mean, I don't know, I don't think it makes a difference for me, but I think I might turn it on after this one, who knows, as Welker drops to a knee. And now here we go. Peyton Manning coming out here as he's had an okay season. A couple of interceptions in the early going. He might want to get that fixed. But other than that, his numbers look pretty good. And very comparable to Russell Wilson's, except with a lot more yardage. Now here comes 1st and 10 out of the pistol for Peyton Manning. It's Monte Ball behind him. The handoff to Monte Ball, and he's brought down hard by Cam Chancellor. Sure tackling has been one of our biggest themes here this season. As you see, the Broncos offense, explosive as always. We're going to have to find a way to stop these guys. It's going to be tough. I mean, we've struggled throughout the season against offenses. I mean, San Diego, they got their yardage against us, so did Green Bay. But hopefully we can do a good job here as it's 2nd and 8 for the Broncos, and Manning is in the gun with Ball. The handoff to Ball, and Ball almost shrugs off the tackle, but Cliff Averill comes in and mops that one up. So now you're going to get to take a look at our defense, which again is unchanged from the previous 2 games. And these starters have performed pretty well. We don't have any spectacular league leaders, although, actually, no, never mind. Richard Sherman is still on top of the league with picks after that 3-interception game in week 1. Hopefully he can continue that excellence against a Super Bowl winning quarterback here in week 2. Of course, Byron Maxwell had the game-clinching pick on oh my gosh! I was trying to say Phillip Rivers, and all of a sudden Emmanuel Sanders breaks a 42-yard gain on 3rd down and 6, and Denver are driving now as Richard Sherman finally cleaned things up there. But as I was saying before that disaster happened, Sherman has 3 picks and Maxwell has 1. Those are our only interceptions so far in the season as Manning just drops a dime there to Jacob Tamme. Oh my gosh, he placed that one beautifully. Here comes 1st down and 10. It's Manning in the gun with Ball from the 10-yard line. Hand off to Ball, and Ball is swamped there, gain of about 3. Our run defense has been excellent this season, and we can hope that continues here, and we'll try to force Denver to be one-dimensional. So here comes 2nd down and 6. Manning takes the snap. Manning, looking around, hits the slant route to Welker! And Denver get the early lead here in Seattle. Seahawks fall behind, and the Broncos with a nice play design there. And it's 6-0 Denver. Now here we go. The kick from Prater is up and good. As Manning with a touchdown, 72 yards and no incompletions on that first drive. That did not go well by any means. Hopefully our defense can step it up, and hopefully our offense isn't too rattled by just seeing us get mauled there. And now here comes Harvin. Harvin taking it up and getting out to the 25 there. First down and 10. Now here comes Russell Wilson. As you can see, very solid season from him so far. Hopefully he can continue to put up these nice numbers. We'll see what he can do here against Denver. It's first and 10 now for the Seahawks. Wilson's going to get under center with Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. And Wilson hands it off to Lynch. Lynch cutting around, beast moding his way there for 9 yards. Marshawn Lynch has been explosive, to say the least, here in the early going of this season. Danny Trevathan on the tackle. And now here comes Wilson under center in a power set here. Strong eye, and the handoff is to Lynch. Lynch gets swamped at the line of scrimmage there. Nice play by Denver, and you can take a look at our offense here. As, again, unchanged from the previous 2 weeks. Sure, we've lacked some explosiveness, and we have struggled to close games out. But, I think I still have hope in these guys. So now here comes Wilson, getting under center with Coleman and Lynch in the backfield. 3rd and 1, the handoff to Coleman. Derek Coleman stumbles forward and picks up about 3 for a first down. Nice 3rd down power play there from the Seahawks. That nice play brings up 1st and 10 here. It's Wilson under center with Lynch in the backfield. And Wilson with the quick drop. Wilson goes outside and he hits his man. It's Zach Miller. And that's a huge gain. 33 yards downfield. And Zach Miller with a big one. Now here comes 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. It's Wilson getting in the hybrid shotgun with Marshawn Lynch, and he hands it off. Lynch is gonna be stuffed at the line there. I'm pretty sure that was Danny Trevathan yet again. As you can take a look at this Denver defense, much improved from last season. It appears that DeMarcus Ware is injured, and that could be a big advantage for us in the passing game, as Ware was sure to be in the face of my man Russell Wilson all day long, but he's not here now. Now here comes Wilson in the split backfield with Turbin and Miller, as it's the snap taken and a gun to throw over there. Impressive arm strength and accuracy from Wilson to Jermaine Kearse. Wilson now in the pistol with Robert Turbin. He had a great game against San Diego, so he's earned himself some more snaps here against Denver. And Turbin takes that up the gut for 8 yards. I don't know, if Marshawn Lynch does retire, I'm going to have an open battle between Turbin and Christine Michael for the starting job, but I think I'd give Turbin the upper hand early on. Now 2nd and 2, Wilson with the quick drop. Russell Wilson hits his man over the middle, it's Jermaine Kearse. And down to the 3-yard line are the Seahawks. 1st and goal now. It's going to be Russell Wilson here, under center with Coleman and Lynch in the backfield. Wilson tosses it outside. Lynch trying to hit the corner, and he's brought down for a loss of 3. Only 4 rushes for 5 yards from Marshawn in this game. Not doing too well. Now here comes Wilson in the hybrid gun on 2nd and goal. Taking the snap now. Russell Wilson steps up. Wilson guns it, and he's picked in the end zone by Aqib Talib. And Talib's going to take this out to the 22-yard line. Russell Wilson stepping up in the pocket and making a costly mistake there. Wilson's got to do better. You can't force balls into the end zone. Now here comes 1st and 10. Manning out of the gun. He goes over the middle to a wide open Julius Thomas. Our pass defense has not looked good here. Legion of Boom, rather disappointing in the early going. Not seeing a lot of boom from our defenses. Now here comes Manning under center with Ball in the backfield. Handoff to Ball. And Ball gets about 3. Monte Ball is outrushed Marshawn Lynch, and that is not what we want to see happening right now in this game. Manning out of the pistol on 2nd down and 7. Manning, play action. We bit. And now Emmanuel Sanders is going to take this one to the house. The Seattle Seahawks getting shredded by the Denver Broncos right now. We just have no answer for what they've been doing. Horrible defense there. And now the PAT to come is good. 14-zip Denver. And just as we looked like we had momentum, Russell Wilson threw away the drive. And Manning was quick to respond. As it seems that Peyton Manning is over 100 yards here in the first quarter. Definitely not what we want to see now from our pass defense. Now here comes first down and 10. It's Russell Wilson going to get under center with Lynch in the backfield. And Wilson takes a snap, hand off to Lynch. Lynch is decked! Loss of 1, and now he has less yards than carries. An absolute disaster here in CenturyLink to start off. Now Wilson's in the gun with Lynch on 2nd and 11. Taking the snap now is Russell. Under pressure, gets that one out to Sidney Rice, and that's going to be a gain of about 7. Wilson is 4 of 5 and 60 yards. His best first quarter. I mean, it would look like his best first quarter if he didn't have that costly pick in the red zone. Now here comes Wilson handing it off to Lynch, and Marshawn Lynch loses 2. And the Broncos force a 3 and out now. Extremely disappointing start here for Seattle, and our defense really has to step up if they want any hope of a victory here. Welker takes the fair catch at the 25. First quarter hasn't been pretty, and it could get uglier if our defense doesn't start preventing these nice plays from the Denver offense. It's Manning in the pistol here with ball. First down and 10. Motions in Welker and takes the snap. Manning outside, no one covering Emmanuel Sanders. Cam Chancellor's got to do better. And Peyton Manning, 167 yards and 2 touchdowns to no picks. Our defense has been destroyed here by Manning. Now here he goes under center with Ball in the backfield on 1st and 10. And Monte Ball is absolutely decked out by Bruce Irvin. No gain. The run defense has still been there in spite of a lack of pass defense whatsoever. Now here comes Manning under center with Ball in the backfield. And Ball is quickly met there. It's Malcolm Smith, the Super Bowl MVP, setting up a 3rd down and 11 here. Can our defense finally step up? Manning in the gun with Ball, 3rd and 11. And Peyton's going to try to run this down, so it's the last play of the quarter. Manning over the middle, and Earl Thomas can't bring him down. Sherman does, and I don't think that's going to be enough. End of the first quarter here in Seattle, and it's been an ugly one, but we might have just caught a huge break as our offense looked good for a little while, then the pick just derailed the whole game for Seattle. And let's see, if we were able to get that 3rd down stop, we may be right into this one. Now here we go. It's going to be a punt, yes, as we force 4th down and 1 there. Sanders, 4 catches, 137 yards. Ridiculous game from him so far. Punt from Colquitt goes out the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Seattle get it at their own 20. Now here we go. Russell Wilson. Going to get in the under center, here with Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. And Wilson hands it off to Lynch. And Lynch brought down after a gain of 1. 7 carries for 3 yards. After what was an explosive start to the season, he has just lost it here in this game. Here comes Wilson under center with Lynch in the backfield. And Russell Wilson with the quick drop. A nice block from Lynch. And Wilson with a beautiful floated pass to Zach Miller. 1st and 10. I really feel for Russell Wilson. The one mistake he's made was the pick in the end zone. Other than that, it's been beautiful passes all day long. I can't overlook the pick, though. I mean, that was the most crucial play of this game, and now here comes 2nd and 7. It's going to be Wilson under center with Coleman and Lynch in the backfield on this 2nd down play. Hands it off to Marshawn Lynch, who's not showing much power in this game. Now 9 carries for 9 yards. The struggle continues, and now here comes 3rd and 5. Emptied out the backfield here, and it's Wilson in the 5-wide set taking the snap. And Wilson with pressure hits Harvin, and Percy Harvin gets a huge play on 3rd down. Wilson up to 95 yards on the day here. Seahawks offense is not slouched on this drive, and now here comes Wilson in the pistol with Lynch and Coleman. Hand off to Lynch. Lynch ducking away from a tackle and getting about 6 there. 2nd down and 4 coming up here as Raheem Moore was in on that tackle. It's Wilson in the split backfield sets. Wilson motioning in Harvin, or no, that was Curse, and the blitz over the middle, and this pass goes to Harvin. 1st down, Seattle. Wilson had 100 yards in the first half here. He's done a nice job for himself. Still got a lot of time to boost that yardage total as well, as now here he comes under center with Lynch in the backfield. The handoff to Lynch, and Lynch is swamped! Loss of 2. 2nd and 12 coming up, as I think I'm going to have to give Robert Turbin a few more looks here. Turbin is going to come in as it's 2nd and 12 now. The handoff to Turbin, and Turbin goes for about 1 yard there. 3rd and 11 coming up. And now here we go, it's Wilson in the gun with Turbin from the 29 now. Russell Wilson takes the snap on 3rd down, hits his man, and Jermaine Kearse with a huge catch there. I have not seen my receivers play this well this season. Very, very impressed with what I've seen from them. 1st and 10 now, the handoff goes to Lynch. Marshawn Lynch bounces this one towards the outside and picks up 5. He's got 18 yards on 12 carries. Von Miller with his 3rd tackle of the day as, man, Jermaine Kearse, an impressive catch on that last play. I hope to see more of that from him. And Lynch, touchdown up the guts! And it's Seattle making this a 1-score game now. Marshawn Lynch showing great awareness, agility, speed, and some nice power too to get the touchdown there, and it's 14-7. Lynch 13 carries for 30 yards, not a pretty day by any means, but he got it done. He got the touchdown. That's all I care about. Now Hauschka booting it deep, and it's going to be Aqib Talib here. Talib is going to stumble forward and get taken down at the 28. Now here we go. 1st and 10 for the Broncos offense here, and it's Peyton Manning in the gun with Monte Ball. Can our defense step up and keep the offense's momentum flowing? Ball breaks a tackle, and this is a huge run. Oh my gosh! I'm just stunned. Absolutely stunned by the amount of big plays we've given up in this game. Our tackling has looked horrendous in this game. And it's 21-7, Denver lead. Monte Ball with a 72-yard touchdown run. He had only had 10 yards on 6 carries before that run, and now, oh my gosh, what a terrible game here for our defense. Hardman takes a knee as maybe our offense can keep us in it. I liked what I saw on that drive, and until the interception, the first drive was going pretty good too. Let's see if our defense can shake off that big shake off that big play and try to get the momentum back on our side as Lynch stumbling forward and picking up about 3. Nice job there by Marshawn, and it's 2nd and 7. Wilson going to get in the gun with Lynch now. And Russell Wilson takes the snap. Wilson goes quick, and he hits his man, Jermaine Kearse! Another incredible play from him, and he gets it to the 35. Kearse has been on fire here. 4 catches, 74 yards. I am loving what I'm seeing from my number 2 receiver in this game. Jermaine Kearse doing an excellent job. Now Wilson out of the pistol, handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to lose a yard. Actually loses 2 there. Sets up a 2nd down and 12. Here comes Wilson in the hybrid gun here with Lynch. And Wilson takes a snap, shuffling around in the pocket, goes outside to Lynch, and that's just a bad play there from both of them. Not good coordination from Marshawn or Russell, and it sets up 3rd down and 12. It's going to be Wilson under center with Lynch in the backfield. Wilson with the quick drop. Goes over the middle, hits Anthony McCoy, and that's not going to be enough. I think I'm going to sim this field goal. I don't feel too comfortable as, doing this. Just I think I might want to turn the kick aiming arc back on next game. Next, cuts the deficit. Can our defense avoid giving up the big play now? As it's Welker taking it out here from outside the end zone. Wes Welker swamped at the 17. Excellent kick coverage there from Seattle, and now I think the adrenaline is pumping. Here comes Peyton Manning under center with Monte Ball in the backfield. Hand off to Monte Ball, and Ball's not going to break free this time. Gains about 6. And Ball's big touchdown run, man, I cannot believe that happened. I expected more from this defense, and right now we are going to have an embarrassing defensive yardage output by the end of this game if it continues at this rate. But we won't let that happen, as that's a loss of 1 there. Bobby Wagner on the tackle. Now here we go. It's going to be Peyton Manning in the pistol here with Monte Ball. Manning motions out Julius Thomas on this 3rd and 5 play. Manning takes a snap. Manning goes deep, and that is a shot to Welker, and he completes it. Awful coverage from Cam Chancellor there. His coverage has been poor in this game, as Peyton Manning just chucked that one up, and Chancellor's got to go to the ball more. Welker 2 catches for 57 yards, and it's 1st and 10 Denver. Manning over the middle. Hits Julius Thomas, and he's popped there. And an injury now. I'm not sure who it is, too. And Thomas is going to stay down here. He definitely got hit hard there by Bobby Wagner. 2nd down and 1 now. Manning in the pistol. Manning takes it. Pressure coming, and he hits his man. Welker gets the touchdown. It's 28-10 here. And yep, the Boo Birds are out here in Seattle, and this game has not been pretty. Oh boy, here comes Prater making it a 3-score game here for the first time. 18-point difference here. Can our offense come out and do something about this? Here we go. The kickoff with 2:07 to go. We're going to need a big 2-minute drill from Russell Wilson. And Harvin's going to take a knee here. We have done a bad job protecting our house here, as our defense has not stopped allowing big plays. Now here comes Wilson in the pistol with Lynch. It's going to be a power run, and Lynch is going to power forward for no gain. 2-minute warning here, as, I would leave the stadium right now, but I kind of got to finish this game, so, you know. Here comes 2nd down and 10 as Wilson's under center with Lynch in the backfield. Wilson with the quick drop. And Wilson goes to the quick out. And Lynch is going to gain 4. 3rd and 6 coming up. Marshawn Lynch on the flare route there. Nice dump off, but he should have stayed in bounds. As here comes 3rd and 6. Snap being taken there, and Wilson hits his man. It's going to be Doug Baldwin picking up the first there, and oh my gosh, what is that weird sound? Well, here comes 1st and 10. Wilson hurrying to the line, and he takes the snap, play action to Marshawn Lynch. He goes to the quick out, and that's going to be incomplete to Jermaine Kearse. Actually, I think that was Sidney Rice, and now here comes 2nd and 10. Wilson going to get under center here with Coleman and Lynch in the backfield, and it's a quick drop. Wilson goes to the out route, and he hits his man! Who else but Jermaine Kearse? In spite of this horrific performance, Kearse has starred here against the Broncos. Here comes 1st down and 10. Wilson going to get in the gun here with Lynch. And Russell Wilson takes the snap, and he goes to the quick out there. Doug Baldwin picking up some nice yardage there. That's 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. We're looking touchdown for sure, as I want to get this to a 2-score lead and not give Denver any time to add on to their lead. As that ball goes outside, it's Doug Baldwin, and Baldwin downfield to the 20. And now the Seahawks have a chance to make this game really interesting, because we get ball at half, And we're in the red zone currently. Okay, the clock stops. Now here comes 1st and 10. Wilson out of the power set. Tosses it out to Lynch. And Lynch is decked there. No gain. That was Dookie Inacho making the great tackle. Here comes 2nd and 10. Wilson in the gun with Lynch. And Wilson going to hand it off to Marshawn Lynch. Lynch going up the gut. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. And I'm going to call a timeout here. Here comes 3rd down and 1. Wilson under center with Lynch in the backfield. It's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch, and he gets the 1st down barely to the 9, and here comes 1st and goal. Here comes the 1st and goal play here. Can Seattle come through? Wilson in a power set. He's going to drop back to pass. Wilson up. Coleman, and touchdown Seahawks! Seattle have cut this down to a 2-score lead. The PAT to come here. Hauschka, the kick, up and good, and it's a 28-17 game. Can we stop Denver from scoring before halftime? I sure hope so. Wilson, an excellent drive there from him. He has just really performed extremely well in this game. It's going to be a shootout for sure. So now here comes Welker. Welker absolutely leveled there. That was Johnson. I don't even know where that guy came from. But he's here, and he's making big hits. So he is always welcome. Here comes 1st and 10 now. It's going to be Manning. Handing it off to Monte Ball, and he's chopped there. 2nd down and 8. McDaniel with the tackle. Here comes the 2nd down play. It's Manning in the pistol here. It's CJ Anderson, in the game. And CJ Anderson bounces this one outside, and no! That's Johnson again. Man, this guy is all over the place. I'm going to have to get a good look at him in practice. He could be earning himself a higher spot in this roster, as he has had an excellent end to the first half. And so have the Seahawks, as we are right back in this game. An 11-point deficit at halftime, but we get the ball in the second half kickoff. And man, I really hope that we are able to get right back into this one. It's been an offensive shootout for sure. Look at these numbers. It's been an insane first half, and I think the second half is going to be just as crazy. Russell Wilson, 16 of 19, 227 yards and a touchdown. That's already his highest yardage output of the year, and Manning, 10 of 10 with 256 yards and 3 touchdowns. Our pass defense has not done much, and you see that costly pick trying to go to Jermaine Kearse. That did not work out. And then the big play. The big plays have been an issue. If we can just stop those, then maybe we have a chance in this game. Who knows? We could definitely stay in it if we just limit the big plays from the Broncos, which I don't think is that hard to do. You just got to get your arms around the guy and try to bring him down. And that's been the source of all the Broncos' big plays. Our guys just not being able to tackle well. And that big play, the Wes Welker big completion, was just bad coverage from Cam Chancellor, which we've seen a couple of times today. Hopefully our stars can perform better. I have not liked what I've seen from them so far. But Russell Wilson has just been on fire here in the first half. Again, I'll say it, he is the key to us winning this game. And I think he's got he's got 1 touchdown, but all the yardage in the world. And now here comes the kickoff. It's Prater going deep, and Harbin getting this one here. Can our offense get this to a 1-score game? All we need is a field goal, but I wanted a touchdown in the 2-point conversion to make it 3 points. Well, we're going to face 1st down here and see if we're up to the task. It's Wilson with a split backfield, Lynch and Miller here with him. And the blitz coming, out to Miller, Zach Miller, a big gain there. And that's 13 yards, and Russell Wilson, in spite of the pick, he has been amazing. Here comes 1st down and 10. It's going to be Wilson in the pistol here with Lynch. And Wilson takes the snap, handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Lynch stumbling as he has just not had the same power, the same determination at the point of attack that he has in the other games. And it's really disappointing to see Marshawn Lynch struggle like this. He has been the focal point of our offense, and I really expected some more out of him. as Wilson goes to the quick screen, out to Doug Baldwin, and a great spin move. Was that Doug Baldwin? No, that was Jermaine Kearse yet again. A 7-yard catch and run there to make it 3rd and inches. Kearse with 6 catches for 92 yards. He has been on fire in this game. I don't even know where that kind of skill came from. Now here comes Lynch. Did he get it? No, he did not. And you know what? I am going to go for it. I am willing to take this chance. I mean, this game, we have not played well. Our defense has not been reliable, and I do not trust them, even with a short field for Denver. I mean, a long field for Denver. As now here comes Lynch, and Lynch picks up 1 or 2 and gets the first down. Now here comes 1st and 10, sorry, not second down. And it's going to be Wilson in the split backfield with Turbin and Miller. Definitely going to give Robert Turbin a lot of looks in the second half. And Miller gets a nice gain there of about 7. It's actually 6, sorry, and it's 2nd and 4. Here comes Wilson, another split backfield with Miller and Turbin. I'm liking this formation. And he takes a snap, the pressure coming, and he goes to the out route. I'm not sure if that was intended for Miller or Rice, but either way, it was a dangerous over and or underthrow. Now here comes 3rd down and 4. It's Wilson in the hybrid gun here with Lynch. And he's going to hand it off to Lynch. And Lynch is getting the first down there. Marshawn Lynch over 50 yards on the day. It's been a struggle, but if he can continue to make these big plays, I will be okay with that. Now here comes Wilson in the hybrid gun with Lynch, and it's the option play. Flipped out to Lynch. Lynch with the beastly stiff arm, and he gets the first down. Beast mode is back, people. 2 straight big runs here, and it's 1st and 10 for Seattle. Robert Turbin in the game, as I'm not going to forget him. Wilson in the gun with him, and he takes the snap. Wilson goes to the end zone, and that's nearly picked and also nearly caught by Percy Harvin. That was a jump ball for Harvin, and I don't think I'll try that again, as he's not a particularly tall receiver. If I do need jump balls, it'll probably be to Kearse and or Sidney Rice. And Turbin going up the gut for about 4. 3rd and 6. The big 3rd down play here for Seattle. It's going to be Wilson in the pistol with Turbin. 3rd and 6. Wilson takes it. Goes quick, and he underthrows a wide-open Jermaine Kearse. Extremely disappointing play. Now we're going to sim the field goal. As, yeah, I'm just way too nervous to do those. And the field goal is good. And now Denver are going to get the ball back in a 28-20 game here. Hauschka with the kick. And it's booming there. And Wes Welker's likely going to have to take a knee here, and does. 28-20 as we cut it down to a 1-score game. Can we keep it there after this defensive series? Let's see. Peyton Manning under center with Monte Ball in the backfield on 1st and 10. Manning hands it off to Ball. And Ball is stuffed there at the line. Bruce Irvin. And I don't even want to see these replays. No, don't even show me. Don't even show me. I know we've sucked. I know. You can stop telling me. It's not letting me skip. Come on, man. Do I have to suffer through watching all of my failures in this game? Because, like, that's just me. That's just plain out not nice, to put it nicely. Now here we go. Manning out of the pistol here with Monte Ball in the backfield. And he goes to the quick curl there, and it's Wes Welker on 2nd and 8. Pressure nearly got there, and I think I'm willing to take some more chances with blitzes. It has not paid off so far in this game, but eventually it will. And eventually we're going to get Peyton Manning rattled up. And then some opportunities will open up for us. Manning under center with Ball in the backfield. Takes it. Goes to the quick slants. Sanders with a big stiff arm. And Bruce Irvin can't let himself get stiff armed by a guy who's like half his size. Seriously, Bruce, come on, step it up. 2nd down and 6 with an empty backfield set here. It's going to be Manning here taking the snap. All alone, and he's got it here. Manning to the quick out there, and that's going to gain 1, I think. Yeah, 3rd and 4 coming up as Andre Caldwell gets that reception. And now I'm going to change to a goal line man, because if they do pass, I don't want to be completely unprepared. And they do pass, and they miss the screen! And Seattle are going to get the ball back in an 8-point game. Oh boy. We are right back in it, folks. Here comes Colquitt. Now, Russell Wilson may have cost us a first down last drive, and we had to settle for the field goal, but he can redeem himself here with a big drive and leading a touchdown. As Harvin gets out to the 20 there. Nice job getting us in mediocre field position as opposed to bad field position. Now here comes Wilson. The hybrid gun with Lynch. And Wilson is going to do the read option there. Breaks a tackle. And Russell Wilson goes up the gut for 5. He has struggled in the run game this season, but he shows nice play there. Here comes second down and 5 after the Terrence Knighton tackle. In the hybrid gun, he takes the snap. Wilson goes outside looking for his man, Sidney Rice. Overthrew that, and he threw it a little too far up and a little too far behind Sidney Rice. But it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 here. Wilson in the hybrid gun with Lynch, and he takes the snap. Wilson, the pitch out to Lynch. Lynch with great power! And beast mode again! Gets the first down. 25 rushes for 70 yards. I know the numbers are not pretty, but he just had a clutch play there. 1st and 10. Wilson in the pistol here. Hands it off to Marshawn Lynch, and he goes up the gut for about 2. Little gain there, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Here comes Wilson. Under center with Coleman and Lynch in the backfield. Motions Coleman across, and he play actions it to Lynch. And he goes quick out. It's Coleman. And Coleman picks up about 7 there. So you see Russell Wilson and Peyton Manning. A great quarterback matchup in this game. Oh my gosh. They have both played absolutely incredibly. Very, very, very pleasantly surprised with what's gone on here from Wilson. And I've not been surprised with how great Peyton Manning has played. And Lynch is going to get a first down there. Usually unwise to bounce out a play on a 3rd and short, but I think he nearly got a big play there. He was just a couple of steps away from maybe turning that into a touchdown. He's out of the empty backfield. Wilson takes the snap, goes to the quick out, and he hits his man. They'll call that a 3-yard completion to Doug Baldwin. As the offenses have just been dominant here. Our offense has outplayed theirs, but seriously though, this has been a huge, fast-paced game, and now here comes Wilson. Stepping up, and he's sacked for the first time! I was very impressed with what the offensive line was able to do in this game so far, and there's the first sack, and that wasn't completely their fault, as the receivers got a bit jumbled up in the middle. Brings up 3rd down and 13. Wilson takes it, goes, and he's nearly picked! Jermaine Kearse has been on fire, but he can't catch it in triple coverage there. Here comes John Ryan after the near interception on 3rd and 13. The punts now. Ryan goes deep, and Welker's going to let that go behind him. Bounces at the 10 and into the end zone. Touchback. Denver are going to get it their own 20 with 1:04 to go in the 3rd. Extremely intense game here, and that'll bring up 1st and 10. It's Manning in the gun with ball. And Manning takes the snap. Peyton Manning shuffling around, and he's sacked! Loses 11, and it's Michael Bennett. Just as Wilson got sacked for the first time, Manning gets sacked for the first time, and we have 2nd and 21. Empty backfield now as Monte Ball gets split out wide. 2nd down play, and he goes to the quick pass. Jacob Tamme picks him about 4 or 5 yards there. 3rd and 16 coming up. Tammy's got 2 catches for 27 yards, and it's Manning in the gun with ball here on 3rd down. Manning takes the snap. Out of the gun, over the middle, it's Thomas, and he stops short. And we're going to get the ball back to start the 4th quarter. And it's going to be a punt for Denver. And that'll be the end of the 3rd here from Colorado. Seattle, Washington here. It's going to be Seahawks 20, Broncos 28. As we are oh so close to making this one extremely interesting in the 4th. Here we are back in Seattle. As I noticed I didn't take a break at halftime because I'm just extremely pumped right now. You guys have no idea. Now here comes 4th down and 5. Colquitt gonna punt here. We saw a fake punt from San Diego, and I don't think Denver are in a situation in which they should fake punts. Yep, Colquitt boots that one deep, and it's a great one. And Harvin takes that one from about the 20, and he gets out to the 32. It's going to be a 1st and 10 here for Seattle. The first down play now. It's going to be Wilson in the gun with Lynch. And Russell Wilson takes a snap. Wilson feeling some pressure, and he steps up, delivers the easy out route to Lynch. Again, the offensive line, very impressive, but there's an injury on the field, and Russell Wilson is down. Oh boy, that's going to bring in T-Jax here, Tavares Jackson into the game. In the pistol here with Lynch and Coleman. Handoff to Lynch. Marshawn Lynch up the guts. Just as Wilson goes out, Lynch comes up huge. As you can see, our upcoming games, Redskins, Cowboys, and Rams after our bye week next. And a bruised sternum for Russell Wilson. So that means we have Tavares Jackson in for the rest of the game. Oh boy. This one just got a whole lot tougher. T. Jackson is split backfield here with Lynch and Miller. The screenplay, Jackson shrugs off a sack, steps up, and he gets sacked there eventually by Sylvester Williams. Loss of 1, but impressive scrambling there from T-Jax. He's going to be in the hybrid gun here with Lynch. Handoff to Marshawn. Lynch going up the gut, and that's going to force down a 3rd down and about 5. Nice 6-yard run there from Lynch. Yep, here is 3rd and 5 as it's Tavares Jackson in the pistol here. Jackson hands it off to Lynch, and it's a 1st down on the ground. Marshawn over 100 yards. I don't know how he did it, considering how bad he started today, but he's done it again. And now here comes Jackson. Split backfield with Turbin and Miller on 1st and 10. T-Jax takes it. Jackson is sacked! Danny Trevathan there as that's the 2nd sack in just a few plays here for Tavares Jackson. 2nd and 17 from the 44 now. T-Jackson is split backfield. Takes the snap. And he goes quick. Hits his man, Robert Turbin. And that's a great catch and run there from Turbin. 3rd and 5 coming up. Huge play here from the 31. It's going to be Jackson under center with Lynch in the backfield. And they're not going to run on 3rd down this time. It's going to be Jackson going deep. And he's nearly picked. Looking for Sidney Rice. And there's an injury. And Tavares Jackson gets up. So we're not going to be relegated to our 3rd string quarterback. And we're going to go for it here with 8:35 to go in the 4th. It's Jackson in the gun here with Lynch. 4th and 5. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. And he throws off his back foot and he's intercepted! Tavares Jackson with a costly pick. And oh boy, a nice return out to the 49 by Carter. Jackson, a bad throw off his back foot. And I mean, that's to be expected when Russell Wilson comes out of the game. Now here comes Manning in the pistol with Ball. Hand off to Monte Ball, and he's swamped by Byron Maxwell. This defense clearly hasn't given up. Now here comes 2nd down and 8. It's going to be Manning in the pistol here with Ball. Peyton Manning has it. Hands it off. Ball. And Ball is swamped there. He's stopped by the combination of Bobby Wagner and Earl Thomas. 3rd and 6 coming up. Can we force a quick 3 and out? Manning in the gun with Ball. Peyton takes the snap. Not feeling a whole lot of pressure. Steps up and delivers to Ball. Wide open on the dump off there. Bruce Irvin had to do a better job in coverage. 1st and 10 Denver. From the 34 now for the Broncos. It's Manning under center with C.J. Anderson in the backfield. And motions Welker in, and he drops back quick there. Steps up, hits his man, and Tammy. No, that was Welker. Somehow managing to hold on, and it's 2nd and 5. Here we go. It's Manning under center with Anderson in the backfield. And he hands it off to Anderson. Anderson going. He's got some space and some nice moves from the rookie, C.J. Anderson. And this Seahawks defense has not been good. Rushing defense, 2nd in the league coming into today's game. And we have dropped down on the list considerably. Now here comes Peyton in the pistol here with Ball. And Manning takes a snap. Blitz coming, and he's sacked. Jeremy Lane may have just kept our hopes alive here. 2nd and 16, coming up for the Broncos. It's Manning in the gun with Ball now on this 2nd down and 16 play. Hands it off to Ball. Ball is stopped there after a gain of 4. Monte to 99 yards. I still want to make it my goal to not allow a 100-yard rusher this season. And, I mean, Ball's awfully close. We got to stop him as it's 3rd and 11. Hand off to Ball as he gets over 100 yards, but he doesn't get the first down. And now here comes the field goal try for Denver, as Ball has just had a monstrous game. That big run certainly boosted it. And now here we go. The field goal try coming from Prater. Prater definitely going to run it down here. It's the hold from Osweiler, and it's 31-20 now. Denver lead. And now here we go. The 31-20 lead for Denver, and Prater kicks off. 4:02. This is just enough time for us to mount a comeback. However, can our offense step up big and get the quick touchdown, and then have the defense get the big stop over the offense? Now here comes Jackson with the split backfield, as not all hope has been lost. Marshawn Lynch with the first down there out to the 30. 2nd and inches coming up. Tavares Jackson trying to make up for the costly interception. He's in the gun with Lynch now in 2nd and inches. Takes the snap, and he goes on the screen. Lynch has got some nice yardage. Marshawn Lynch breaking into the secondary and out to the 27. T-Jax's numbers just got a huge boost there, all thanks to Marshawn Lynch, and our offense as a whole just got a huge boost. Now here comes Jackson under center with Turbin and Coleman in the backfield. Hand off to Robert Turbin, and he does a nice job plowing forward and picking up about 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. Here we go. Tavares Jackson under center with Turbin and Coleman in the backfield. He hands it off, and no room there for Derek Coleman. That's a gain of about 1. Now here we are in the red zone. 3 possessions, 2 touchdowns, and no field goals. That one wasted possession was the Russell Wilson interception early in the game. But now we have Tavares Jackson in the game on 3rd down and 3. The handoff is to Robert Turbin, and Turbin with a great jump cut, and he gets us the first down to the 15. Now here we go. It's T-Jax under center here with Coleman and Lynch in the backfield. And Jackson takes a snap. He goes to the quick route there to Lynch, and they call that a loss of yardage for Marshawn. 2nd and 13, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. 11-point deficit, but we're awfully close to the end zone here. 2nd and 13 coming up. Here we go. It's Jackson in the gun with Lynch, and he hands it off to Lynch. Lynch up the gut with a big gain there. That'll set up a 3rd down and 8 here. A lot more manageable than 3rd and 13 for sure. Hurrying to the line now. It's Jackson in the gun with Lynch. Takes the snap. Jackson goes and hits his man. It's Sidney Rice for the touchdown. And Tavares Jackson with a huge play there. T-Jax. It's going to be the 2-point conversion attempt to make it a 3-point game. Here comes Jackson. Handoff to Derek Coleman. Coleman is in! And Seattle are down 3 here at home. Can we get the stop against the Broncos here? It's Hauschka booting it deep. And okay, now he boots it deep. And it's going to be Wes Welker on the return. Welker taking it out. And Wes Welker to the 21 here. Oh boy. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. It's Manning in the gun with Ball on this play. Peyton gonna hand it off to Monte Ball, and Ball is stopped there. We take our first timeouts. Gain of about 5. Can we continue to stop him? Here we go. It's gonna be Manning in the gun with C.J. Anderson, and Manning hands it off to Anderson. Anderson has a gaping hole, and he picks up what could potentially be a game-clinching first down for Denver. Oh boy. Quite a tough situation we have set ourselves up with. So now here comes Manning under center with Ball in the backfield. Hand off to Monte Ball. And we're going to bring him down there and call our last timeout They can run approximately 80 seconds off the clock, which would leave us 2 seconds left. I highly doubt we're going to get it back, and we're bringing in Scruggs at defensive tackle, so that pretty much tells you it's over. 2nd and 6 now. Manning with the handoff to Anderson, and Anderson is brought down there for no gain by Lane. 3rd and 6 now. The 3rd down play now. This could likely be the last play of the game here, and it will be. Manning under center takes the knee, and it's all over. We have lost 31-28 at home. An extremely poor start for the Broncos, but an extremely poor start for the Seahawks. We nearly got it in the end, but we just couldn't finish it off. And now I'm going to skip all the post-game stuff, not because I lost and I'm a crybaby, but because I want to check the length of Russell Wilson's injury. I mean, it was such a hard-fought loss, and after those Spurs games that I've been through, I'm having a tough time handling these. But, you know, it's a part of sports. It's how it works. So we'll just check the injury length for Russell Wilson, as this could be extremely imperative on our season here. Oh boy. I don't know how much a bruised sternum is in terms of injury length. And we're going to lose Russell Wilson for no time at all. Okay then, well that'll be all for this video. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and comment your thoughts on what was another tough loss for one of my teams here. This is Seabass signing